Hello everyone and welcome to Friday Message. Going to start off with a little song this week. If the Lord does not build a house, then in vain do the builders labor, and in vain does the watchman stand his guard. If the Lord is not his help, if the Lord is not his help. If the Lord does not build a house, then in vain do the builders labor. Our building project is almost complete, except for a few minor things that need to be taken care of. Everything is back in place. You can enter off of Periwinkle. The parking lot is open, and the new office building is open, and it's great. Want to announce that we're going to have the dedication of the office building on Thursday, December 9th at 5 p.m. Thursday, December 9th at 5 p.m. We're going to have our dedication. It will include a Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting. One of Dr. Schilling's daughters will be here, and we'll be recognizing all the people who work so hard on this project. So we'll have the ceremony out in front of the office in the parking lot, and then there will be a marvelous reception in the parish hall Thursday, December 9th at 5 p.m. I hope that you can be there. So many people were part of this project. Certainly the donor, Dr. Dick Schilling, who made the gift that enabled both the addition of the Sunday school room and the redoing of those bathrooms, and then also this office building. This project is really in great thanks and recognition of Dr. Schilling and the marvelous gift that he made. Visionaries behind the project, Ellen Sloan and the vestry, who envisioned how this project would be, the planners, the architect, Amy Nowacki, and property committee folks, people who worked on the finances for this project. So many people were part of it. There were, of course, the workers. There were machine operators and concrete pourers, carpenters and tradeswomen, electricians, plumbers, roofers, pavers, landscapers. So many people. Just the other day, I saw a guy with a measuring tape and duct tape on his hands and knees out in the parking lot. He was putting the lines in for the handicapped parking spaces. Down on his hands and knees, measuring to the inch and putting in the duct tape so that those lines could be painted. To be sure that there's enough room, make sure that there's proper spacing for those in wheelchairs and those who use walkers. I thought, as I looked at that young man down on his hands and knees, how easy it is to overlook someone like that. And yet how important they are as we seek to be inclusive, to really mean it when we say all are welcome, and we'll make it possible for you to be here. We can overlook people like the guy with the measuring tape and the duct tape. There are a lot of measuring and duct tape people, ministers in the church. Our catechism, under the question of who are the ministers of the church, answers it with lay people, bishops, priests, and deacons. Interesting to note in that lineup that lay people are mentioned first amongst the ministers of the church. I see that all the time. I see these behind the scenes ministers. I love to watch the altar guild quietly go about their work with making sure everything is out for the services, that the altar looks just right, the candles are where they need to be, that everything is put in place, how they quietly and lovingly go about their ministry. It's really prayer and worship. I think about the flower guild and the kind of effort and preparation that they put in to making the flowers look beautiful each and every week. There's the guy who checks the thermostats before the service to make sure that the temperature will be just right. I always see Lee Almas. He's doing one thing or another. He's hosing down the memorial garden when we're going to have an internment service out here. He hoses it down and he sets out the table and he makes sure that the benches are in their right places and that they're all wiped off. Someone filling the candlesticks to make sure that we have candles at the service. Kitchen people buzzing about in the kitchen for social hour or coffee hour. Pat Jones making sure the decorations are just right in the hall. A sacred dancer practicing for hours so that her art form will be just right. Someone checking to see if the plants need watering. People giving rides to church and to appointments. People knitting prayer shawls, sending out cards. People who train and schedule ministers. People leading and serving on committees. And of course, all the people that sort and pick up furniture and serve at the Ark. All of our marvelous Ark volunteers that make that miracle happen. People who pray every day for those who are on our prayer list. I could go on and on and on, but I think you get the point. The ministers of the church, using their gifts, using their talents to help to build the kingdom of God right here and now, to build the kingdom of love right here and now. The measuring and duct tape ministers of the church. Hats off to them. And thank you. A couple of reminders. Just a reminder that masks are optional now. So you are more than welcome to wear a mask, but you don't have to. Reminder that we continue to have communion in the form of the bread only. We're not back to using the cup yet, but I'm hoping that we'll have the communion cup very soon. Social and coffee hours are going. You're welcome to sign up to host on the sheet outside of the kitchen. Reminder that our Zoom social is moved to 1 p.m. on Sunday. The link can be found in the Friday brief. If you want to Zoom in, it's now at 1 p.m. on Sunday for the Zoom social hour. Reminder about Wednesday Eucharist and healing prayers. Wednesday Adult Forum coming up this week, Rediscovering the Episcopal Church. I'm going to talk about church governance or church polity, how we go about making decisions as the church. It's 6 p.m. on Wednesday evening, and it's on Zoom, and the link can be found in the Friday brief. I also want you to know that all of the sessions for our Discovering the Episcopal Church series can be found on the website. It's really a wonderful teaching series. Reverend Allen just did a session on church history. There's one on the prayer book. There's one on the Bible. There's one on spirituality. They're really great sessions, and they are found on our website. So encourage you to take a look at them, and if you think somebody else might be interested, point them in that direction. And just to let you know that Thursday Bible study, there won't be Bible study this coming Thursday for a vestry day of reflection, and the following Thursday is Thanksgiving. So no Thursday Bible study for the next 2 Thursdays. Sunday, November 21st, is the Sanibel Thanksgiving celebration. That's at 6:45, and we will be sending out details about that as soon as we receive them. And then just a reminder again about Thursday, December 9th at 5 p.m. for the office dedication. And finally, it's been so great to meet and to see again folks who are returning from up north. If you would like to have a visit, please reach out to me. You can send me an email or call the office. I'd be happy to set up a time for a visit. I know that last year was kind of crazy, and we began to open up just as a lot of the snowbirds were flying back north, and now people are returning. And I'd love to meet and have a visit. Just contact me if you want to set that up. Be safe and well, and God bless you.